Hi there and welcome to the Finnish countryside. In this video, I will show you and tell you with what kind of tasks you are quite busy in the autumn if you are having this kind of small homestead like we do. Here in Finland, it can get very cold in the winter. I mean, last year we had temperatures down to minus 36 degrees Celsius. That's why here you definitely have to think how after the winter is before the winter. And that's why we actually started our winter preparations already in April, as we ordered some fresh wood, which can then dry for 1 year in our shed, because it's of course cheaper than wood which is already dry. But we have of course been ordering also dry wood as well, and some oil for our central heating, which we will be using a bit more this year. Those who were here already last year, they know that last winter we tried to heat only with wood, which worked, but it was a lot of work. And that's why we are now testing more this central heating. And today we are going to empty the sheep house for the winter, because there is always the litter. There's in the bottom of it there is some sawdust, and after that only hay. And it's burning there many months, and now before it's getting really cold we have to change it so that it can start its burning process again before the winter comes. And where we put the litter, the old one, is the field. Because next year here will be our root vegetable field, and what would be better for the soil improvement than animal poo? We are planning to clean it in the spring because the soil is so stone hard because of the clay. So let's see how it looks like after the winter. And now after 3 hours, we are almost ready. And after it's completely empty, then a couple of hours drying, and then the new sawdust. She came around with the sales, so they have to help me. The sawdust in the bottom is soaking up the moisture, the pee. You could use also something else, but this is what we had. And then there's some old hay coming. Now it's ready. And today's program is also cleaning. This time it's about cleaning the chicken coop for the winter. We will bring the old litter away, then clean everything up, and then bring some new litter here. Usually you could also paint the walls and everything here with the chalk, a lime paint. But because we did it already in the spring as the chickens moved to here in the new chicken coop, we are not gonna do it this time. It's a very good thing to do because it's helping against the parasites and so. And it brings, of course, a bit more light because it's so white then. So now I'm ready with brushing everything. Chickens produce a lot of chicken dust. That's why it's very dusty here. And now I'm gonna empty the egg laying boxes and put some new hay there. Look what I found. I should have put it on much earlier, but better late than never. Yeah, it's really helping against this chicken dust because it's going everywhere and making breathing a bit more difficult. It's just not nice to have in your nose and in your mouth. So you could also have this burning litter, what we have for the sheep, also for the chickens. Many people do that, but we have two less chickens for that one, and I don't like it that much. That's why I'm cleaning the chicken coop daily, and that's why it's of course also not that dirty here at the moment. The reason why I'm changing the whole litter this time is because I don't like the litter. It's too big. The things are too big, and I didn't know it as I bought it. That's why now I bought a new one, and I hope it's not that big. And now everything's empty, and so now it's so cold already that we have to empty the greenhouse. I'll just take all the tomatoes away and then I'll carry the peppers to the upper winter garden. Let's see how they manage to survive there. I have no clue. At the moment we have 6 degrees Celsius, so not that warm. That's why we have to save these things from here. So I have to say I'm quite happy that this growing season is going to an end because it is a lot to do every time and we have to order them a lot and do other stuff here and so on. I do like it when everything is once again cleaned up and everywhere looks like it's all empty, and then you can start planning your next growing season, because of course this year was still learning. I noticed so many mistakes already in the summer or even in the spring, so it was of course a bit frustrating because during your growing season you can't just end or change your plans because the plans grow for a very long time. Should I save the green tomatoes? I think I'll try it. Let's see if it works. Because I have so many of them. And now I think I'm ready. There are still lots of these green tomatoes. But otherwise, that's about it. I then forgot to film it, but it worked. The tomatoes ripened afterwards. People say that you should put them in a paper bag into a warm place. So I put them next to our wood oven and it worked. Then this chaos here, namely the winter garden. I have started it already a couple of times, but it's just so much stuff in here and so many things where I'm not sure where should I put them. But now it's already almost end of October, so I think I can throw some of the plants away. And these chilies, I planted them already in March as well, and for a long time it just happened absolutely nothing. So I thought, okay, I just can't manage to grow them. But then suddenly there were at first green ones, and now they are really getting red. Okay, still a bit of a mess, but definitely much better than before. The peppers, basil, chili and strawberries are still here. In the last video I told you and showed you the sheep slaughtering, which is of course an autumn thing to do, but we have been harvesting other things as well, like carrots, parsnips, beetroots, and of course some potatoes, some apples. It makes us now so happy that we are able just to go to the cellar and pick up some food. It's great. And we have of course been very busy with our chicks because they are growing so fast. And today they are moving once again to a bigger apartment. So now the chicks have been here in the cellar since almost 3 weeks, and it's also getting too small for them because, as you can see, they are growing very fast and they are flying already. They are jumping and doing all kind of funny stuff, so they need definitely more space. And the other problem is that they are producing so much chicken dust that it's not very good for the things here in the cellar. That's why they're moving again. They still have this heat lamp there, which you should be having until the chicks are about 6 weeks or so, which is happening soon. But I just put it a bit higher so that they can get used to a bit colder temperatures, because it's at the moment it's very warm in here, because it's also so warm outside. Now the chicks are learning to know their new place.
As you can see, it's attached to the normal chicken coop where the big chickens are, but it's very important that the small chicks are not together with the bigger chickens because, well, the bigger chickens may not be that nice to them, especially when there's a rooster in the gang. That's why they are behind the fence, and we don't yet know if we let them to be here over the night or just learning now and getting used to a bit colder temperatures because the temperature difference is of course also quite big.
Usually someone I know is taking care of our car, also changing the tires for the winter and for the summer then again. But we just noticed that one tire is empty, so we have to change the tires now.
And why was it empty? Because of a screw.
So I hope you liked this video. There would of course be many other autumn winter preparation tasks as well, but most of them are not that exciting to see. And like searching all the winter clothes or buying new ones and so on. But here was a small piece of what a life on a small homestead can be in the autumn. We are enjoying also this season. Let's see how the winter will be. So I hope to see you next time again. Until then, bye bye.